Okay guys, this is my Silent Hill nurse mask. I'm gonna make a short and brief tutorial on it. You're gonna need plaster strips and paper mache and a good reference image. This is what I used. It's a clear shot of the nurse's face. You're gonna need a plastic bag and you're gonna put that over your head. Please don't suffocate yourself with this. You're gonna trace your mouth, nose, and eyes, and you can cut holes so you can see and breathe. Now you're gonna take your plaster strips and you're gonna make an X over your face. Now this is so that it's structurally sturdy, and you're just gonna shape your face with the plaster strips and it should stay right on. Just make sure you have the plastic bag over your head with holes, nice and strong, and you're gonna make the plaster strips go about halfway up the back of your head so you can put it on like a helmet and take it off so it's easy and you don't have to like glue it on your face or tie it on your face or something. I think that's like the most important part about this. Now for the paper mache, I used a lot of flour. I was very heavy on the flour because this made it kind of gloopy and it gave it a really cool flesh effect when I laid it on the plaster mask. Now when you're laying on a plaster mask, or the plaster, you're gonna kind of make crevices and sort of, I can't really quite explain it, you'll just see it in the video, but really lay it on thick. And make sure you get kind of like the flour and the fleshiness of it on there. It gives it a really cool effect. Now the great thing about this is that you're going to go in later and you're going to take a sharp object like an owl or a knife and you're going to carve into it very gently. Just take away a little bit at a time and you're going to get this really cool effect. It's going to give it some depth. You'll see in the next shot. And the kind of paint you want to use, I used acrylic but it didn't come out too well, so I ended up using something called poster color, and it's a water-based paint, and I used a lot of water. It was kind of like watercolor, and what this did was really stain the mask instead of painting it, you know, so that gave it more of a natural feel to it, as you'll see here. Before painting, I put a sealant on it, and then I put white acrylic, so that kind of finished the surface, and it made the water paint or watercolor go on pretty easily. So this is what the process was. I started out with the dark colors and then slowly make my way into the browns and reds and the greens, and kind of just give it this like flesh kind of tone to it. I wasn't really going for anything too bloody, but I did use a lot of red. If you have any questions about how to paint it, or if you need any help, feel free to leave any comments or anything like that. I'll be happy to help anybody. This is a really fun Halloween costume to go with. It didn't cost too much. I'd say it costed me under like 10 bucks with the plaster strips, newspaper, flour, water, and the paints and stuff like that. So it's really inexpensive to do and fun. I hope I don't make it sound too complicated, because it really isn't that complicated of a process. The painting is a little bit tricky. You really need to kind of stain it, not paint it. I don't know if that makes any sense, but the water really does help with that trick. So if you just like lay on a lot of paint first and then take a paper towel and dab it and take away the excess paint, it leaves a really good stained effect. Can't think of anything else. I think that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and again, if you have any comments or questions, feel free to contact me. I'll be happy to help. Anyway, happy Halloween.